Call of Duty Day.
Yeah, and that's my question. Let me ask you a question, Brad.
Hmm.
I came home on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and I did two things when I got home. One was I started setting up my phone, the Pixel 8
Mm-hmm.
Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is I turned on my Xbox
Mm-hmm.
because I knew there was going to be a Call of Duty update. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't remember. I think I took a picture of it. I'm going to have to find it. But it was over 100 gigabytes. I know
Yep.
that. I just don't remember the exact number. And I installed that update in anticipation of today.
Mm-hmm.
I also checked to make sure I had the dates right. I thought today was the day. And so this morning I'm doing whatever I do around the place. And I'm like, I should look at this again. And I did. Dude, it is downloading a 156 gigabyte update.
Yes.
Why did I preload this? What was the point?
Nobody knows.
156 gigabytes? I had to delete a game.
Oh yeah. This is a thing now. Like I don't know. It's
incredible.
crazy.
Right. I should never. Why did I bother? I should have just waited for today. What does it say? Microsoft knows how to do Delta updating really well. This is something that Android gets wrong, iOS and the Mac get wrong. Apparently, Xbox games get it wrong. Why?
I suspect that the Call of Duty code base spaghetti would be.
But it's not just Call of Duty, right? I mean,
yeah. I don't know.
Well, listen, I'm looking forward to playing this game on Sunday. It's going to be a great, the anticipation will be. Plus, it's not like I'm not busy. I mean, I have so much to do, and so little time to do it in. I don't know. Is it live now? Is this the?
It is. I actually played a game or two this morning, real early.
Yeah. How'd it look? Nice.
Honestly, you could tell that this was like a DLC that was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I bet we could get them to pay $70. I mean, they weren't wrong. I did pay it, but.
Yep. I'm going to be curious to see how this one does. I don't think this is going to break any records or whatever, but I am curious. You're right. This is the weird year, and it's interesting. It happened right as Microsoft was taking over this company. I'm sure it's
oh yeah, they definitely were like, look, how do we get through October? 18 months ago. It's like, okay, we do this. We won't be in any breach of contract.
I wonder, actually, this is, and this is such a conspiracy theory. I got to stop talking like this, but seriously, think about it. They thought this was going to be done well before now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, screw it, we'll just mail it in. We'll do a DLC. And then this deal kept getting pushed back and get pushed back from the CMA and the FTC. And they were like, maybe we need maybe we actually need those revenues, maybe, right? I mean, I know that sounds, I know it's stupid, but.
Yeah. I don't know. The campaign was terrible. But you're not.
I never finished the last one. I finished the first one, only because of the pandemic. I was just bored.
Yeah.
And I had started it. There was a sequence where, remember the first one, you're under the bed and you have to escape. You go around the house while the guy walks around the house. I think you're a little girl or something, which, typical Call of Duty game. You play a little girl hiding. So it's just like Call of Duty. And I just hated it so much. It was just tedious. I kept getting caught and I didn't care. And, I gave up. So I eventually went back and finished it. And I did that with no sense of caring or love at all. I just did it. And then the second, I don't even remember I even looked at it. I just don't care.
I'll tell you what, I did something I don't think I've ever done with this one. I played it on the easiest setting.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
It was honestly, if I would have played it on a hard setting, I never would have made it because.
It's how we would go through colonoscopies if we could. Could you put it on the easy setting? I'd like to, walk.
Graphic analogy there.
Yeah,
get a lot of options. You chose that one.
I know. I'm sorry.
Anyways, how's the Pixel Watch?
It's good. The battery life is terrible, but I like it. It's okay. I really do prefer smaller things on my wrist. I'm gonna try to deal with it for a little while. There's a lot going on. I don't. Apple Watch is the same way. It's just a lot of the stuff that's in there I don't really care about. It's, I don't really feel like I need my Audible app on my wrist, and stuff like that. So I gotta, I don't know, go through it. But the UI is good. The screen's nice. Size is good, but again, the tracker size thing would be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you got to charge it every day. I'm sorry.
Does it do heart rate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I know very little about the Pixel Watch. I've always just been on the Apple Watch side.
It's very close, I would say. I mean, obviously the app ecosystem isn't as good, but it's whatever. Everything's there. All the tracking stuff is basically there. Now, last year, the first one, there were some curious lapses.
How many apps do you really need, though, on a watch?
Like, that's what I mean, right.
You know, I need fitness, I need Spotify, and weather, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, Fitbits, you know, I've been doing Fitbits for years and years, and there's a lot of issues there. The watch faces on this are actually pretty good, which was a problem on my thing. And actually, my wife just got a new whatever it is, Versa something. Same thing. The watch faces are terrible. You know, you just kind of deal with them. But these are good, so that matters, right? You look at it every day, all day long. I don't know.
Someone's going to chime in and be like, "But you can't use your Delta app." Like, let me tell you, trying to shove this thing onto the little, like, no, I refuse to do it. I am fine with it on my phone, but.
Yeah, I did that. First gen Apple Watch. I was flying JetBlue out of Boston at the time, and I was so excited to do this. I had my wrist, you know, so they had a little machine. You check it into the flight, you're, you know, getting onto the plane, and I pushed my wrist up to the thing, and it was like the skin. I couldn't get my wrist under there, so I had to use the paper or what I had or whatever, and I was like, okay. So
just
hilarious, you know. Looking forward to paying for a meal with it, you know, like
never done that either.
Tap to pay things. I know I don't usually do
the problem with, dude, I was at Walgreens yesterday and I always feel like a caveman. It's like I'm going to use my Apple Pay, and then you start tapping it on the terminal like you're freaking playing whack-a-mole, and then you're trying to figure out where's the magic spot, and then sometimes they don't enable it in time, and it's like, oh man, like it's that's
we were I don't know how long our trip was. Like, let's say it was 24 days. We were 22 days into a 24-day trip, and we pay with credit cards. They bring in Mexico, they bring a little machine out to your table. They never,
like every country in the world other than the US, where they take it back into the back room and do whatever
exactly, and start buying Dell computers with it or something. Yes. So they you know, it's a little wireless thing. It's weird. Mexico's a little weird because it's not. Sometimes it is a standalone machine, but a lot of times it's like this really little small keypad thing, and then they use a phone with it, and whatever, who cares? But you put the card in, and on the second to last day, we know these guys, and I said, can I ask you a question? I said, would my phone work with that if I just kind of, because you never see anyone do that there.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, probably. It's like no one's ever really done it, but it has a tap to pay. Like I could have been doing that the whole month, right?
Paul's the first person in Mexico to use Apple Pay. That's amazing.
I'm the first person to do lots of things in Mexico. I can't tell you.
This could go one way or another.
Think about this. Think about someone coming into a taco store or whatever restaurant and ordering tacos sin tortilla, meaning without the bread. Or I order like a hamburger in like our favorite restaurant. I'll be like hamburguesa con queso sin papas sin pan. And the first time you say something like that, the person looks at you like, what? Did you just ask for? You're like, yep. And then went to one place was just beautiful. It was like some place we'd never been. It was a young girl. And I asked for that exact thing. It was without the bread, without the potatoes. And she burst out laughing. And she had to take a second to compose herself. And then she said, oh, are you serious? I was like, yep. She's like, I'm like, has no one ever? And she's like, nope, not once. I'm like, okay. So, yeah. A lot of firsts. That's what I'm all about, Brad. Trailblazing.
You're blazing something.
I sure am.
Trails.
Blazing idiot. Yeah.
And I've been there when you've done that. So anyway. Oh, God. Okay. So you're going to Ignite next week, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm in the office Monday through Wednesday. When do you get back?
Well, I fly home Friday, so we can do something. We can do this Thursday.
Do Thursday.
I would be available otherwise. I mean, except for Monday. Yeah. So Monday, Friday, I'm not there. I won't be available. I think because of the timing with the flights and everything. So I guess we're looking at Thursday.
Yeah. What time do you fly on Friday?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus, really? I don't know. Early, probably. It's got to be early because I get home in time for dinner. So I don't like how on the iPhone Google Calendar is under G, not C. This is a big reason to switch platforms.
Should tell the FTC about that.
8 a.m. My flight is at 8 a.m. Pacific.
Okay. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Not bad.
There you go.
All right. Well, you enjoy Seattle and all of its fine establishments, and we'll catch you on Thursday or something.
Okay. Sounds good. Have a good one.